Oh, hey internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the Jongravesshow. Gate this week, pretty fun. It did actually sort of piss me off that I had to wait until Saturday to actually review this shit, than actually going and reviewing it up on Friday. But honestly, looking at this episode, it was actually again, it's one of those episodes of which that takes a lot from the whole mystery standpoint, or at least it's something out of a crime novel, or at least these past two episodes, three episodes have been set up in that fashion. And actually a lot of things pretty much show up in this episode of it picking up completely where it left off at last night, with Rory trying her hardest to, or pretty much at the very least, she was trying her hardest to force herself upon Itami, and he's like, yeah, that's not necessarily the best thing that I should probably do right now. And she was trying her hardest to pretty much force herself upon him, and thanks to that damn cell phone, it fucked up the mood, and she got out of that. So pretty much she settled for a night of pretty much destroying the entire fleet of soldiers or mercs that actually came to take out to fucking kidnap every single one of those girls and take them back to Russia, China, and also America. Because apparently, all of the national leaders at that point, they had the same fucking plan. Alright, send in some troops and take them by force, and then bring their asses over here, because we really want to get some real information from them, or at least we want to know some stuff about the other world, and we want some thorough fucking information. And that really didn't work out, because Rory murdered every single one of them, because apparently she's a cheat code. To be fair, she's a demigod, so powerful, always heals no matter how much damage she takes, and also she can't literally die. So really thinking about it like that, they can't really do anything to stop her. And of course, this entire episode is pretty much, after that point, it's turned into a whole mystery thing of them being on the run and trying to get back into and get back through the gate, because apparently that is the safest place for them to be right now, and not necessarily up on our side, because everybody's trying to fucking kidnap them and steal it and see if that they can get information from them. And it cuts from that to or at least it's sprinkled throughout of just a little bit of character moments here and there, whereas she's asking Itami if he knows anything that's going on. He says he doesn't, and of course, they all get mad at him, because they're like, well, now you're our leader, you're supposed to know this shit, And then there's also that little sweet moment where they met up at the gas station to get supplies, and Riza and Itami are pretty much talking about all of the girls and whatnot. And it's actually really fun to actually sort of see them together, because she knows which girl he likes, which one he wants to protect more, and which one he sort of has his eye on, but he isn't going to do anything with. It's really fun to sort of watch those two together. It almost makes it a bit regrettable to actually see her try to actually expose her feelings, or at least her trying to actually make it clear that she actually cares for Itami's safety, and that about him going back over into about him going back through the gate. But again, his whole thing is or at least I would assume that he can see them. It's just that his job is pretty much forcing him to not necessarily express that a lot, especially since, of course, the guy, he is a super fucking otaku, so, But honestly, with all that though, is that, well, pretty much summing everything up, the girls that get back over there, Pina says that she saw everything, she saw what they were fucking with, and she's trying to actually create some peace talks so that they don't get decimated again. Because really, if anybody hasn't seen the beginning of that second episode of them just destroying a fuck ton of fleets and shit, and even dragons and whatnot, man, with all their artillery, you gotta wonder. It's like Pina, she's finally getting it. I'm saying, like, listen, we can't fight these motherfuckers. We gotta actually, because if we do, we will not only lose, they will fucking destroy us. Because pretty much we're going up against like a steel being, multiple steel beings with fucking sticks and swords and shields. That's not doing anything. And they already have like minor weapons which can shoot through our shields. So of course, but that's how this episode ends. I don't really know what's going to happen in the future, but with how things are going, they seem pretty ripe. But that is what I got to say about that. Please tell me what do you think about this down there in the comment section. Catch you guys on the next John Graves show. Please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out.